Hello everyone, my name is Jill Bittner and today we're going to be talking about how to use Gmail. So the first thing I want to point out to you, you'll notice that I have some messages that are bolded and some that are not bolded. Bolded messages mean that I have not opened the message yet. If it's not bolded, that means that I have opened it. You might also notice some of these stars and arrows. The arrows mean that this message is important, and you can click and you can unclick those. Same thing with the stars. If there's a message I want to mark because there's something special in it or something important, or I just want to remember it, I can mark it with a star. I can also unmark it. You can also go through and delete messages that you don't need. And you'll do that by clicking on them, and then all of these options will pop up, and the trash can is how you delete those. Okay, I don't need to delete these, so I'm going to unclick those, and then those options go away. Now, when you are checking your email, you'll want to make sure that you do it at least 1 to 2 times a day. A good thing to do would be to check it once in the morning and once in the afternoon. That way you can make sure that you are up to date on any information that is being sent out. Okay, let's talk about how to start an email. So if you need to send a message to somebody, you'll start by going over here to this plus sign, and just by hovering over it, these options will pop out. These are all of my different email folders. You have different ones like your inbox, that's just your normal messages, the starred ones, news, important, your sent ones, drafts. You can also create folders as well. We're not going to go into that today, but just know that that is an option. So I'm going to click on Compose, and this pop-up box will appear. Now you can search for someone by typing in either their first name, or you can start by typing in their last name. And you'll notice I didn't even type the full name. I typed in L-U-T, and anyone that has the name L or the letters L-U-T in their name will pop up. Okay, I want to send a message to Mrs. Luthi. So it has her picture, it has her name and her email address. I can select her. Let's say I want to send a message to somebody else. I'm going to search for their name too, Miss Cowie. And both of their names will appear. Now you'll notice that this name also popped up. I must have at one point sent a message to Mrs. Luthi and Miss Cowie and Mr. Martin one time, and so Google's just saying, hey, did you mean to also add this person? Well, now I don't need him for this message, so I'm not going to click on that. Now the subject line, this is one of the most important things for your email. This is like your title for your email. It should not be more than 3 words. Usually it's only 1 or 2 words. So I'm going to type video message. Okay, that's it. Do not type a sentence up here. That goes down here in the body of the email. So I can start with, Dear Mrs. Luthi and Miss Cowie. Okay, there's my intro. I am using this email. Whoops, actually I'm going to leave that. To practice for the video. Okay, you'll notice that I misspelled a word here. Just like in Word, it will do the red squiggly line. And I can come over, I can right click, or on your Chromebooks, take 2 fingers and click on the mouse pad, and the suggested word will pop up. And I can click on that. The other thing that I can do, down here, the 3 dots, where there's more options, there's also check spelling. And it will highlight it as well. It usually highlights all of the names. It doesn't recognize names very well, but I can also right click and get that word checked. Okay. Now you'll notice there's some other options. You can change your font size, bold, italicize, underline, your color. You can also attach things. This is to insert a link. But let's say that you have something in your drive that you need to send to a teacher. You will click on the drive icon. It's going to open up your drive, and you have your drive, shared with me, recent items, and uploads. And you can search through your drive, find the item that you want, and you can attach that. Okay. When you are ready to send the email, you'll come down here and you'll click send. Or if you're like, I changed my mind, I found my answer, I don't need to send this email, you can also discard it and get rid of it. Okay, so that is the general, just basic things about Gmail. If you have any other questions, please feel free to talk to one of your teachers. Now that you know how to send an email, you could actually email them and ask them about it.